Shalom, shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel. Before I get started, I want to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So this your brother Shopper, man. Yeah, I seen this one. He just got arrested today. Methodist church pastor accused of dealing crystal meth out of the rectory. Woo! He takes a sip of water. Salakia. Methodist church pastor accused of dealing crystal meth out of the rectory. Good googly goo, Fred, as Fred Sanford would say. Good look at the crap. Yo, you cannot make this up. I bet, and see, I do these because ain't nobody else gonna talk about this. But Israelite brother, ain't nobody else gonna talk about these things. Pastor arrested for allegedly dealing meth out of rectory. Herbert Miller, 63-year-old Reverend of Woodburn United Methodist Church, was arrested Friday following a tip-off of the pastor's alleged drug dealing, according to multiple reports. The Connecticut, that's up there where the elder bishop's at. The Connecticut-based pastor has been accused by police of selling crystal meth through the church's directory, according to the New York Post. That's him. That's him. He looked like that dude from, what was that show? Breaking Bad. He looked like that guy from Breaking Bad, too. The bald-haired Edomite that ended up, went bugged out and shit. At the time of his arrest, he was allegedly operating his car with the suspended registration that did not meet insurance requirements and allegedly had crystal methamphetamine in both rock form and liquefied into a hypodermic needle prepared for injection. In his possession, a police record read in part. The record also indicated bond was set for Miller at $10,000. That ain't shit. Well, you pay $1,000, 10% to get out. Miller was allegedly going to trade meth. Miller was allegedly going to trade meth in return for watching Mo's activity, homosexual activity. Wow. A statement by police picked up by the Republican American of Waterbury said, according to the NYP, the New York Post reported that they could not independently confirm the allegation. Miller became Reverend of Woodburn Church in July through reference to him on the church website has since been removed. I bet they removed it. Following the incident, WFSB reported Miller was the pastor of Shelton's First United Methodist Church prior to his Woodbury post, and the New York NYP reported. Miller is set to appear in court February 23 on charges of possessing narcotics, intent to sell them, possession of controlled substance, using drug paraphernalia, and additional charges according to the police record. Woo! This gives new meaning to holy smokes. Oh, look. To be fair, the United Methodists don't believe in sin anymore. Preaching another Jesus. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's get some scriptures. Yeah, I was trying to sleep, couldn't sleep. So I took a shower. I was like, man, let me get some scriptures. Let me get some scriptures to go with this insanity. Let's go Second Peter's. Let's start there. Second Peter's chapter 2. I don't even want to make this long. Let's jump down to 14. Let's go Second Peter chapter 2 and 12. And these things is, most of the scriptures is pertaining to the Israelites. You know what I mean? But since Esau want to jump out, and I get that one next. Second Peter chapter 2 and 14. You'll see 2 and 12. You'll see what I mean. But these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to rot in the daytime. Spots they are, and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings, while they feast with you, having eyes, they go to Paul, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, a heart they have exercised with covetous practices. Selling meth is a covetous practice. Cursed children. Yeah, cursed children. Says his seed is spoiled, and so is he. But let's get this. Why I started with that one, and I referenced that. Because Esau took up the statutes, the laws, statutes, commandments in his he took them up in his mouth. He took up the words of the Lord in his mouth. Yeah, he took up he took up the scriptures in his mouth. Even though they was given to the Israelites, he run around acting like he holy. the scriptures got something to do with him. Psalms chapter 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, first Malachi. That's it. Malachi chapter 1, 3 and 4. The border of wickedness. Esau is the border of wickedness. Psalms chapter 50 and 16. But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. Yeah, they straight, they doing whatever they want in the church right now. What's the words laws on this on turning the Lord's house into a house of merchandise? Let's get that one. Yeah, they pick up the scriptures, but they ain't listening to the scriptures. John chapter 2, 2 and 13, and the Jews' Passover was at hand, and Yahushua went up to Jerusalem, and found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves, and the money changers of money sitting. And when he had made a scourge of small cords, he drove them all out of the temple, and the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changers' money, and overthrew the tables, and said unto them that sold doves, take these things hence, make not my father's house a house of merchandise. So what you think Yahushua gonna do? Yahushua would do. He come back and it's a clown Edomite in there selling meth. I bet Vocab won't do no lesson on this though. I bet he won't do no lesson on this. I bet that. Ephesians 5 and 5. Let's get a couple more we get out of here. Ephesians 5 and 5. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater following after white boy Jesus, have any inheritance in the kingdom of anointed Hamashiach and of the Most High. Nothing. They got nothing. They got nothing going on, man. They got nothing going on. Cause all that shit they sneaking, they think they getting away with it, and these Israelite camps, and they think they getting away with it. The Lord's seeing all this, man. The Lord's seeing all this, man. The Lord is seeing all this. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. Yeah, man. The Lord seeing everything. He knew all things ever they were created. So also, after they were perfected, he looked upon them all. Yeah, the Lord looking at everything. The Lord seeing everything. You're not getting away with nothing. You're not getting away with nothing. You're not getting away with nothing. And because you want to act like you're men of the Lord, and you want to put the Bible, pick up the Bible, and this and this and that, now you're going to have to live by the rules of it. You don't have to live by it, and they not. They not. Christians is not living by yeah. Here you go again. Matthew 21:11. And the multitude said, This is Yahushua, the prophet of Nazareth of Galilee. And Yahushua went into the temple of the Most High and cast out all them that sold and brought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and said unto them, It is written, My house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it the den of thieves. And that go back to these heads selling the fitted caps, the baby onesies, the what's that? The slide-ons with cocaine on it or whatever for $75, some damn slide-ons. They got goose down jackets. They selling everything. Heads is selling everything. Supposed to be men of the Lord, but they selling everything. They selling everything that's not nailed down. Israelites too. Wicked as hell. Wicked as hell. And they know they going off. But they don't care. They do not care. They do not care. Jeremiah chapter 7 and 10. And come and stand before me in the house which is called by my name, and say, We are delivered to do all these abominations. In this house which is called by my name become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. Yeah, man. This is what's going on in the churches. The church supposed to be the house of the Lord, and they going off. They loving money in the house of the Lord. You really love you selling meth. You selling meth, and then you using meth to go run down and get into watch your little gay little activities. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But again, the Israelites the only ones that's going to say something about these things. 1 Timothy 6 and 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. From such withdraw thyself. Yeah, man. Supposed to get away from these heads, man. And we point them out, but you know the people in the churches, they dug in, man. They dug in. 1 Timothy 6 and 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Yeah, man. Chasing after that money, man. Loving the money, man. You need money. You know it serves its purpose. You need it for things, and and to pay rent and buy food and all this. But to feel like you gotta sell drugs, you already got the church and you hustling drugs, meth on the side. Come on, man. Come on, man. Same thing. Mark 11 and 15. And they come to Jerusalem, and Yahushua went into the temple and began to cast out them that sold and brought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple. And he taught, saying unto them, Is it not written, My house shall be called of all nations a house of prayer? No, it's a house to sell stuff. It's a house to hustle. It's a house to sell fitted caps. Now it's even a house to sell meth. They done turned the Lord's house into meth. A house of meth. Mark 11 and 17. And he taught, saying unto them, Is it not written, My house shall be called of all nations a house of prayer? But ye have made it a den of thieves. Yeah, man. One more. One more popped in my head. Let me get this one. Acts 7. This is why the scriptures say what they say, man. Acts 7 and 48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophets. Yeah, the Lord not dealing with no Methodist church, and meth. You look at the beginning, METH-O-DIST. METH-O-DIST church pastor accused of selling meth. You can't make that up. METH-O-DIST pastor accused of selling meth. Hey, you can't make this up, man. I'm finished. So with that one, I'm going to close out. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird. Tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children. Remain spiritual out there. Shalom, Israel.